I don't know what's going on with our stream quality today. I lowered the bitrate, so hopefully it just won't drop frames as much, but it still looks like it's dropping frames. Also, internet did not want to come back. This is pretty wacky shit going on right now. But we're at least going to wrap up Tingle's Balloon Fight. But I wonder, either my router is on its way out or Comcast is going through some hard times. Honestly, Comcast having issues would not be super surprising considering the state of the world right now. But, you know, hopefully this should be alright. But sorry about the super long fussing that had to happen. Whoops. So we were in the middle of Tingle's Balloon Adventure. We're going through adventure mode right now, trying to get through as many phases as possible. And honestly, just try to get whatever our high score we can, highest high score we can muster out of this experience. I don't know when this ends or if it ever ends, but we might as well see how long we can keep this train going. That, and we unlock more stuff in the gallery too, so hard to go wrong. Sorry, I'm chuckling because one of my coworkers in the stream Discord is like, "What's the point of watching if I can't see my beautiful boys?" Referring to the the Zelda Milton Bradley Zelda game that we played at the beginning of the stream today, because we had to do it all over Discord, which was super sad, but it was still a good time. All right, so our score is kind of ticking up pretty quick. I feel like we can do this. We can top our last high score. I really like, though, this idea of continuing on. Oops, I didn't mean to get that. But I really like this idea of continuing on the phases. Which I feel like doesn't make a lot of sense in an arcade style game. I almost wonder if they did that because they knew this was on a handheld console and they're like, well, we don't want to be as mean as a real arcade game. Oh wow. So I wonder, anytime the screen like kind of freezes like that in some sort of celebratory way, I almost wonder if they're giving me like a huge, damn it. I thought I had it. Right, phase 20. Ooh, this is getting real. Oh, this is not that easy. Hey, thanks for coming back, Skip. Sorry for all the stream troubles. I really hate, it was one of those things too where I'm like, well, I guess it's not horrible right now, but I was like, I would rather nip this in the bud right away and try to fix this problem before, you know, it kind of, before it drags on and becomes way worse than it actually needed to be. But in trying to fix it, it seemed like it just made everything worse. Like there was literally a point where the internet just wouldn't come back and I was like, but what did I do? I don't understand. Whoa. But I lowered the bitrate, so I don't know. Hopefully, at least it's at least a little bit more consistent, less dropped frames and all that jazz. One could hope anyway. I guess we'll find out. Not that this high intensity action of Tingle's Balloon Fight, we have to see all glorious, every single 60 FPS. for this insane competitive game. I wonder how much each of those balloons give me. I should pay attention to what the score is, especially when it changes from green to blue rupees. Oops, it doesn't matter. So I think they give me 500. Pretty sure that's about what the score bump is. Which that makes sense. So I almost wonder if the green rupees are 100? Ooh. Man, you actually tick up score pretty quick. I feel like if I just don't make silly mistakes, I could pretty easily beat that high score. I almost wonder if something happens if I get to 100,000. I doubt there are, like, lives or continues, though. Oh gosh, this is my nightmare. Ah, no, I thought I could sneak in there. All right, well, that was another. Remember that time I said I shouldn't make any more stupid mistakes? I did exactly that. Oh, well, I was too busy looking at the score. So the green rupees give me maybe 300? So it might be some kind of incremental thing. So if I get so many rupees in a row, it might actually make each rupee worth more when it does that little screen freeze. So that's kind of cool. I feel like that's a good way to handle it too, because it really rewards you for surviving longer. It does make me wonder though if this is how original Balloon Fight goes, because if it is, then, well, I guess it could be like a quarter cruncher sort of situation where you can keep going, but you gotta add more quarters in once you die and you lose your high score. I can see that. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's totally 300. I should stop staring at the high score though. Ooh, boy. This is getting tough though. At a certain point, I have to give up on the score and just focus on surviving. So far, I'm being stubborn. Ooh, this is... Thought I could turn back. It did not go according to plan. Phase 25. Just watch. It's gonna have 99 phases, and I think that I'm near the end for half of this game. I feel like 50 phases would be pretty good. They don't need more than that, right? I guess we'll find out. So it doesn't seem like they give me any kind of score boost from advancing a phase. I don't think so anyway. But I guess I do just tick up points just for surviving. Easy peasy. Man, if that fish just didn't get me that one time, my score would be so amazing right now. Yes, yes. Eh, I didn't really need that, but maybe it helped. Maybe it made things worse. Only time will tell. Nice. Alright, so now we got blue rupees back. So now we're gonna get more points per rupee. Man, now all of these little sparks are pretty much moving at this point. The crazy thing is, it doesn't seem like they give us more points at the later phases just for surviving. Like, that tick rate is still about the same. So if you're trying to go for a high score, it almost behooves you to start over from the beginning. But I guess because it's getting harder each time too, I feel like that totally means there's got to be a more damn, I thought I could do it. It feels like there's got to be a more definitive end to this. You know? Just gotta get good at these maneuvers. That's the trick. Nice. Woo! Oh! Alright, now this is actually getting real hard. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. I'm actually surprised that they didn't throw in anything else, like spinners or stuff that we see in the actual combat modes. So I feel like they could use that to spice up the adventure mode, but I guess maybe it just like, maybe it just didn't work out super well that way. I don't know. Then again, I guess I don't really know what they changed in the Tingle version compared to original Balloon Fight. Because for all I know, those spinners could be unique to Tingle's version. I just sort of assumed that it was all a retexturing to make it Tingle. Which I guess works. It does make me wonder though, if how this actually sold in Japan, because I feel like they probably knew it wasn't going to sell crazy well. But maybe there's like a safe estimate when it comes to Balloon Fight style games, where they're like, well, historically Balloon Fight is sold like this, so any kind of retexturing of Balloon Fight is going to sell similarly. I guess from a game development standpoint, it really wouldn't be that hard to make, because you know exactly what it is you're making. Like, all of the designs have already been set before you. It's like you don't really have to make many creative decisions other than, like, in this case, they were like, all right, well, what can the player unlock as they play through this? And they decided on the gallery. Which I think is kind of fun. I like gallery stuff. Do I, don't I? Should I get that bubble? Yep. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing it. Yes. Alright, that one was totally worth it. Oh no. Oh, you know what? That's not so bad. There we go. Easy peasy. Before this, there was only 2 Balloon Fight games, I think. Oh, the NES and the Balloon Kid on Game Boy. Wow, okay, so this actually was probably a fairly big deal when it came out on the DS, because it was like a more modern re-release of the game. Yeah. And now, of course, there's Virtual Console all over the place, so it's really easy to play old games that, you know, that may have been remade here or there, but everything, you know, like, they just throw the exact old version on an emulator on the Virtual Store and sell it. And, you know, that's fine. It totally works. Like the NES and Super Nintendo games on the Switch, I love so much that they put them on there. I just wish they had more of the Virtual Console catalog on there. But even the fact that the Virtual Console even existed was great. Because it's still on the Wii U. You can still buy Virtual Console stuff. I wonder if... I think when the screen freezes from collecting rupees, it often seems like the balloon colors will sometimes change and not necessarily the color of the rupee. So I wonder if that's sort of indicative of what their point value. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm too close to the water. I don't want Big Fish Boy to get me. Yeah, sure. All right, we're doing it. Nice. Staying low ended up. Oh no! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 33? Man, we were doing okay that time too. I choked. I like Tingle's rosy red cheeks in this one too. I think the ones that really trip me up are the ones that are moving, but are moving really slowly. Just the fast moving ones are, they're pretty easy to just kind of maneuver around. The slow ones though, it's almost hard to realize that they're moving because, you know, the background is sort of nebulous. Like it doesn't give you a good sense of perspective. Ooh, everything's good. Yeah, sure. There's no harm in it. This almost makes me think of one of the Ring Fit games I was playing today. Because there's a bunch of mini games in that. One of the ones, though, that I was playing today was like, you have to run on a treadmill, and the speed in which you're running puts like positions you on a horizontal plane in the game space. And they were like, you have to collect all of the coins in order to like unlock the thing. And it was so brutal because it requires so much accuracy with this thing that has a delay to understand. Oh, it does change. Oh, and I guess those were still green rupees. Damn it. I thought I could get it. But the Ring Fit one was so mean because it's like, man, there's a delay and you have to have so much precision, and you just have to have a really, really acute sense of the momentum that the game gives you. And this is sort of similar in that sense of like, you just have to really understand the momentum. It's not necessarily a delay. Oh man, it's tough. It's got me thinking in a very similar way of like, okay, how can I just like time things out perfectly, considering that everything is kind of splashy momentum. I guess I didn't really need that. That's okay. Phase 36 though, we're making pretty good progress. I guess I could have in the downtime while we were waiting for the stream to not be dead. Could have looked up to see how many phases there are in adventure mode. But I couldn't find anything when I was looking prior to the stream, so I don't know, maybe it is infinite. But also, maybe not. Some sliding action, some tingle drifting action, if you will. Oh boy, here we go. Phase 37. I'm gonna beat that top score, I swear. I don't like this. Don't like this. Yep. I knew that was not gonna end well. just let me go back into the sea. Yeah, the bubbles never seem to really be long enough to super help me. If anything, they almost feel like they kind of put me in a really bad position because I always expect to be able to benefit from them. I'm like, nah, I just instead start moving like a frantic maniac and then end up in a bad place because of it. Don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Hailstorm of electric sparks. Alright, everything's good. Everything is good. Easy peasy. Nope, started to spam that button a little too late. Dang, this is getting tough. Ooh. Now watch, right at level 50 is when they're gonna be like, all right, now we're introducing a new thing. I'm gonna be like, what? Like, I wasn't prepared for this. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Yeah, let's do that. That ended up working out fairly well that time. I guess that is the thing with the bubbles is like, it's sort of a, it's a matter of circumstance whether or not it's helpful or not. And since it's all kind of RNG, it's like, well, maybe, but also maybe not. Woo! Alright. Not too terrible. Alright, let's see. Balloon fight phases? Let's see. I assume this is gonna be a similar thing. There are 12 phases in total. After every 3 phases, a bonus round. Okay, so that's talking about the other thing. So what about... yeah, maybe... oh, maybe adventure mode didn't exist in original Balloon Fight? I thought it did, though. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Tingles. Balloon Fight phases? The player controls, Tingle navigates a course of obstacles trying to collect rupees. This mode features side-scrolling stage. Features gallery. There are 20 pieces of artwork to be unlocked and completing certain modes of play, which makes me think that this is completable. What if I say mode C phases? Eh? Zelda dungeon, you got my back this time? There's no ground in this mode. In this mode you can lightning sparks, tingle, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they don't got me. I mean, maybe just no one's ever figured it out. Maybe no one's made it to the end. Strategy wiki? Yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, well, we'll just kind of figure it out. It's called Balloon Trip in the original game. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I at least want to get to, oh gosh, phase 50. I feel like if we can't get to phase 50, then I lose my gamer cred. But I guess we also have unlimited continues, so it's not like it'll be that impossible. It's just a matter of survival. I guess I should also start. We're totally at the point where I should start ignoring some rupees. But getting them is also half the fun, so I don't know. I guess I just gotta be smarter. Phase 40. Yeah, sure. There we go. Yes! Maneuver master. I'm getting way too close to this edge. I'm playing with fire over here. Oh no. Why you gotta be like this? Woo! Alright, that worked out. There we go. Perfect. Don't get too close to that water. You know, it makes me wonder, is the fish in the water the one spitting out those bubbles? Yep, there it goes. Finally happened. I hung out near the edge a little too long, just when it was getting good. And at this point too, I feel like I'm only really surviving a phase and a half before I die and then gotta restart. But it also doesn't feel like it's getting dramatically more difficult per phase. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I guess the positive is, I never see a situation that I feel like is impossible to survive, which is good, because that would be real mean. Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit back toward the center. There we go. Easy peasy. I feel like the next one is gonna trigger the upgrade. Nope. This one? Not quite. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with getting them all per phase. I feel like it has everything to do with just how many rupees I collect. So that makes sense. Phase 43, doing A-okay. Oh, interesting. Even my score freezes when I get the bubbles. That's interesting. Oh, that's pretty tough. There we go. Be interested to see what the spark generation algorithm looks like, because there's no way they hand placed every single one of these. So there has to be some smart algorithm making sure the difficulty gradually increases without being impossible. That's sort of what I was thinking too. There's definitely some kind of smart math that's going on behind the scenes. I mean, I guess there's also like a... Oh boy. There's something to, I think, the sparks moving that, you know, they're not so dense, but them moving makes it more difficult. But because there's still a lower density, if you just time things out well, then you'll always, there should almost always be a way through. I'm not gonna go for it. I already passed up a couple of rupees. I should start making smart choices. Smart sacrifices. 45. Oh yeah. It is kind of nice though that, oh boy, that my balloons can pop or can get some of those rupees, but won't be affected by the sparks. So it actually makes my balloons the most powerful part of Tingle, because it just lets him sidestep the dangers. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. No way. No way, no how. Nice. Ooh, we gotta get that save though. Come on, please. Whew. Okay, so far so good. Phase 46. Feeling alright. Survived a few phases now. This one feels weirdly open and I don't trust this. Music still on point though. Woo! Oh, goodness gracious. Nice. Interesting that it changes phases too. Oh, hey! Oh, I didn't hear the sound. Foxen! How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, hey, Kodam. It's a raid baka. We gotta give you a shout out. Foxen in a boxen. Foxen in a boxen is a true hero of the Time Federation. They've been fixing the timeline of Jackbox Party Pack 4 universe. Ooh, that's the good one. That's the one with TKO, right? The t-shirt one? Am I crazy? Is that the right one? Go check out Foxen if you haven't seen her stream yet. Foxen is my stream senpai. If there's any kind of qualifier, that's the one. She taught me everything I know about streaming, and she's good. She's a delight. Absolute delight. I don't think the alert went off. Oh, really? Oh, I wonder if it's because I broke everything. Maybe? That should have gone off. Oh, this didn't update either. Okay, well maybe Streamlabs got busted in the process. Well, that reminds me, I never turned on my chatbot. Whoa, yeah, it just totally didn't update. Why is that a thing? What's going on with this? I didn't pause it. I want to give Foxen a little notification. Is it so much to ask for? For is the monster seeking monster? Oh, okay. That one's good too. That's the one that I helped beta test over at whatchamacallit, over at Jackbox back in ye olden days. Back when I had friends that worked there, and now I don't. But hey, welcome on in everybody. If you've never been here before, we're Time Cops. We play through games in chronological order from the first released one to the last. And right now, we're on Tingle's Balloon Fight DS. That shot is why I love rating Affinity on Tuesdays. Yes. When I host Time Travel Tuesdays, it always works. Oh, it feels so good. Yours growing back for fast, dude? Oh, yeah. Jen just cut my hair today. It was getting real shaggy, like on the sides and in the back. It feels real nice right now. Jen did a really good job. She busted out the hair shears and everything and like got the comb and went. It was the real ASMR experience. I was into it. Streamlabs busted. Gee, that never happens. I know, right? Also, what's up, String? How's it going, buddy? Still cops. Hashtag still cops. I like that Beard Bros reference. Yeah, I'm back, Tom. I don't know what happened. I went to go fix the internet and then it got worse. And then I went to go fix it again and then it wouldn't come back. The internet seriously just like refused to return. And I was like, I don't know what happened. But even when I got the stream back up and running, the bitrate still sucked. So I just lowered the bitrate. And it looks like we're still, well, maybe not. We dropped a couple of frames, but that was 33 minutes ago. So you know what? I'll take that. That's still more consistent than it was before. No more hiccups. It's crazy. It's a weird stream night. Oops, get that cursor out of here. No one wants to look at that. You're doing your top knot again? Your internet acting up, never unheard of. It's never never happened before in the history of time cop streaming. Yeah, I'll probably do the top knot again, but this time it'll be with a full head of hair. So the reason I cut my hair in the first place was because I wanted to grow it all out. So now I'm going full hipster mode where I'll do the top knot with a full head of hair. Then I'll be like one of my bosses at work. Oh my God, this has just gotten crazy. But I'm not afraid of anything. Actually, I've had a pretty good run so far. Oh shoot, I just upgraded the rupees again, I guess? Except I don't think they changed colors. Oh no, this is the point where I'm like, I don't know what to do. Ooh. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Don't judge me. Yes, phase 49 of the coronavirus. Haven't seen any issues since been back here. Okay, that's good. Probably heavy internet usage in your area with the quarantine. Oh, I bet that's a big part of it, actually. Maybe I should consider lowering my bitrate for the next couple of months. You're smart, Tom. I like the way you think. Remember you growing out? I remember growing out my undercut and it was an experience. Yeah, did you not cut off the rest of your hair? That's what Jen's worried about because she's got her undercut and she's like, I kind of want to grow it out, but it's going to look real dumb. And I'm like, yep, that's why I cut off all my hair. Like that process is the only thing keeping me from going back to my undercut for the summer. Yeah, I feel that. I totally understand that. Uh-oh. Oh no, but you're going to realize, oh wait, hold on. I can fix this. Hold on, watch. Watch this. I'm bad at doing things. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and grab Control C. Yeah. Check that out. All right. Control V. Oh. But hold on. We're not done. And oh, is it locked? Oh, it is locked. And there we go. That's just this little guy right up there. Poof. Easy peasy. But anyway, I have a job to do. You are smart, Tom. Not just average smart. No. You are smart, Tom. So smart. So smart. Just needed it a bit more serious. I understand. Oh, that was the wrong one. I have no co-host today. Not anymore, anyway. Jen's gone off and watched her shows. I got a chubby face, so cutting off all my hair wouldn't be an amazing look. Jen got those gorgeous Viking cheekbones. She really does. I mean, like, I like them. Tom shops smart. He shops S-smart. Not anymore. They're gone. They don't exist. Not in this timeline. Phase 49. I'm betting that this game ends at phase 50, but I'm starting to doubt that. I feel like this game could go on forever. It's fine. Everything's fine. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? It wasn't worth it. It was... I was so close to getting to my high score. Dang it. Oh. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. How was your stream, Foxen? If you're still here. I hope Jackbox went well. I feel like it's really hard to have a bad Jackbox stream. Just because Jackbox is fun. Everyone loves Jack. Who doesn't love Jackbox? That's really the question. Hear that, Jackbox? Hire me. I'll be your hype man. Don't tell Foss for that. Ooh. But for real though, Jackbox was looking for a producer at one point. It was right before I left on my honeymoon with Jen. I'm like, man, I fucked up. It'd be real cool to work there. Because I worked for their sister company, Jellyvision, which Jellyvision is the one who, oh my god, who originally made You Don't Know Jack. And Jellyvision's awesome, but they also just went through a bunch of layoffs not that long ago. Because times is hard. Man, I should, you know what? You know what? It's okay. Everything's okay. I didn't need that bubble anyway. I have skills. Oh, this is phase 50. Okay, well, we're still going. Oh boy, are we. Isn't Jackbox based in Chi-Town? Oh, it is. I've hung out in their studio a decent bit back when I had friends that worked there, because they would do like playtesting sessions. And so I met the lead QA who ran it, and he was like, yeah, you know, just sign up on this mailing list and come hang out with us. So I did. I prototyped a bunch of I would think it was mostly Jackbox Party Pack 4. And like, you know, they gathered information based on the testing group and made some design decisions based on that, which was kind of cool. But they always fed me some good pizza, some like proper Chicago pizza. So it was hard to not have a good time. It's a much better experience than this is a throwback, but my first time in a game studio was when I was a child, and I was in the Boy Scout or Cub Scouts, because you're not Boy Scouts, I think, until you're a teenager. And it must have been like Volition or something, some other Chicago studio. We spent the night there, and they had us like play their game, and it was some like PC shooter game. And I got so motion sick that I remember puking into one of the trash cans sitting at one of the developers' desks. That was my first time at a game studio, and if that wasn't a good way to set the tone for my career, I don't know what would. I mean, I don't disagree with this either. Mario is a war criminal. Consider all of the innocent mushroom people he has murdered, stomping them mercilessly into the ground. He's killed so many. So many. Tingle looks like he's papping his own booty to get altitude. I mean, you know, sometimes you do what you gotta do. Tried reaching out to them to do some VO work. Never heard back, sadly. That would have been really good. Oh, they do have a decent bit. Their Alex system uses all just one dude, and I feel like they use him a lot on Jackbox games too. What about the Man Scouts? I think that's just when you're one of the what do they call them? It's when you're one of the like troop leaders, like one of the adults that's just like ushering around all these kids. I feel like that's what you would. That's the true reality of the Man Scouts. That's funny. It's just the Freemasons. I mean, that's fair. Gotta go I gotta go talk to some folks about, you know what? Never mind. He's not a war criminal. He's eco-terrorist. He only destroys turtles. I mean, that's true. Cookie Masterson. All right. Here we go. Phase 53. No sign of safety. Will we ever make it to the end? Only time will tell. In these dark times. Ooh. I mean, honestly, maybe it really does just go up to phase 99. All I'm saying is, I really want to just get a better high score than I currently have. I feel like I could do so much better than I have. But in all reality, I would have a better chance of getting a high score if I just start from the beginning. And I'm like, that's so lame. Nobody wants that. Because have you gotten on that Playing to Animal Crossing Island yet? No, it's in the mail. I was a dummy and decided to order it on Amazon. And I was like, well, you know, maybe I'll wait the extra day or two to get it. It's not going to arrive here until Tuesday. And I'm the dummy that forgot that they don't, well, I guess they do deliver over the weekend, but with coronavirus, everything slowed down to, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm not gonna, no. And of course, I went out shopping on Friday anyway, literally drove past a Target and I could have just swung by and got it. Now I'm beating myself up for it. But I'm so hyped for Animal Crossing. Oh, no. Oh, I did not see that coming. Even though apparently the two-player, like the second player to join the game in a local device ends up getting the shaft. And I'm super disappointed by that. But I wonder if there's a way to fix it. Because it sounds like there's a way to... So the problem is that the second player doesn't get all the tools, and they also don't get the tutorial experience, which I find really weird. But like, they can't build things. They can't change the island. But here's the weird thing. If you let other players come to your island, like through online modes, you can give them permissions to build stuff on your island. So I feel like there's gotta be a way that you can at least let the second local player build things too. But I don't know, maybe it's just dumb as hell. Maybe I'm just dumb as hell. Who knows? I don't, cause I'm dumb as hell. There we go. Gotta go to sleep, hey, no worries. Nice chatting with everyone. Thanks for swinging by, Kodab. Have a good rest of your night. Get some good sleep and don't get sick. Stay safe out there. Got my hands on a 4-pack of toilet paper yesterday and I felt like a heckin' champion. See, the real trick is to get the horrible single-ply Scott's toilet paper because it never runs out. We literally bought this toilet paper months ago. Like, I guess to be fair, it was probably like a 4, I think like a 12-pack or something. And like, we literally bought it before there's even any rumor of, you know, manufacturers not being able to keep up because of coronavirus. And We have not run out of that toilet paper since. We're still working on it. That's the real way to weather the storm. Using sandpaper on your butthole. Thank you for those biddies. Some consolation biddies for your island less experience. Thanks, Foxen. I'll be in there soon, don't worry. We can have island fun times together. I can see it being more designed and prioritized toward everyone playing their own copy anyway. But that's crappy, right? Like, man, I can't afford buying multiple Switches. I just want to have a good shared island with my wife. Is it so much to ask for? It also feels kind of anti-Nintendo. Ooh, fish. Like, is that weird to say? Nintendo's so, usually so like family focused that it seems so anti-family and cooperative. So weird. Oh, I beat my high score! Yes! The time is now, in the final phases. Works with food too. Buy food so unpleasant you won't want to eat it, and then it'll sit in the pantry for months until you force yourself to eat it. See, that's a smart way of doing it. At least hemorrhoid cream is well in stock. You make a compelling argument there. Just bought a Switch Lite so I could play Animal Crossing on my own island. I mean, I guess I could do that too. It just feels so lame. Also, I'd probably just end up buying another, like, well, you know what would do it? If there's an HD Switch, like a high-performance Switch, which Nintendo has not announced yet, but it totally could happen, I might buy that. But a Switch Lite, I only play it in docked mode unless I'm pooping. So, Switch Lite would do nothing for me. Nice. Phase 60. If the online friends couldn't build on your island and a two-player local could, that would sound exactly Nintendo, but the local player not being able to build is so weird. Yeah, it just feels so opposite, you know? Really like my Switch Lite, to be honest. It's much lighter, and I don't like playing it in docked mode with String Switch. Oh. Also, String likes me not hogging his Switch. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, Jen and I don't really struggle to share the Switch, but she also doesn't play a ton of games. She'll get hooked on a game here and there, and then she'll kind of be done with games for a little bit. Which is totally fine. Oh, no. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. This was almost not worth it. Although now that we're both in quarantine, she and I are finding interesting ways to share Ring Fit, because now we can't go to the gym, she can't go to Kung Fu, so now we're both like, man, we really desperately need Ring Fit in order to like keep working out. Which, to be fair, I was already using Ring Fit, not every day, but like every other day. I love Ring Fit. That game is so good. Although I might be at that point where I need more variety than Ring Fit gives me, because Ring Fit's like 90% endurance workouts, which is usually my style. Ooh. But you know, at a certain point you need a little bit more oomph. I got hooked on Fire Emblem, and then ATL Riza came out and it was all over. I don't know well, maybe I've seen a little bit of that other one. Fire Emblem, though, I heard really good things. Jen got really into that one too, and I think she only played through one of the houses and was like, yeah, I should go back and play more, and then just never really struck her fancy. Really want to get Ring Fit? I love it. I super recommend it. And I love... this is weird, but I actually really love seeing all the stats from my friends that also own and play Ring Fit, but not many of my friends really use it. I have maybe one or two that actively use it, and the rest have like booted it up a couple of times a month, and that's about it. And I'm like, ah, man, I always want to like compete with someone, but I can't even do that with Jen because she was only using it like, you know, what? Oh no! Oh, damn it. I was doing so well. At least I got up to 100K. If we got Ring Fit, I would have to use your Switch to play it string. Oh yeah, yeah. That's definitely another one where it's like you can only play it docked. There's like, it would suck to play that on a Switch Lite. I assume it's still compatible, but it would just be weird, and it'd be hard to see the instruction. Fire Emblem has DLC now. Yeah. The routes are wildly different. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I knew about the DLC, but I didn't know much about it. That's kind of exciting, though. Should I use your friend on Switch? I have Ring Fit and could use someone to help keep me motivated. Yes! Why aren't we friends on Switch yet? You'd have to... Oh, that's right! You have to use the Joy-Cons. Oh, so maybe it's not even compatible? Or maybe, well, I guess you would just have to use second player Joy-Cons that are connected to it? That sounds extra weird. Oh no! Should have just followed through with it. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're having a good time. I do still want to, I kind of want to do one more round of normal balloon fighting. So I feel like I had a really good round, but I could do better. Especially this. I feel like this is really good at training you to be good at maneuvering. So now that I can outmaneuver my enemies, it'll be a piece of cake. Right? We'll correct that soon. Yes. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't think I can make it down there in time. I'm just gonna not bother with it. Ooh, that was not a fun trajectory. Although I guess we should go look at the gallery too. I'm sure getting this far in the adventure mode has unlocked a bunch of beautiful portraits of Tingle, our boy here. Oh my god, this is just nonsense. What is all this? Who even made this game? How dare they produce these crimes against humanity? Oh boy. It's fine, it's worth it. We'll leave that behind. Sounds kind of silly when we have a regular Switch in our house. I mean, that's fair. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Everything's stressful. Well, at least I didn't die in the process. But boy, ooh, did that come close. I don't like this. Come on. Woo-hoo-hoo. Can I beat my high score again? That's the real question. Tingle is a crime against humanity. Yeah, that's accurate. I will not contest that. But you know what? Someone had to take the fall, all right? Tingle has to exist so that we have standards. Oh god. Oh, this is my nightmare. Can I do it? Yes. Oh yeah. Mad skills to pay the bills. I feel like these rupees have not transformed in a hot second. Maybe it's a point threshold thing? Like once I hit, you know, 1500, they shift over. Maybe it has nothing to do with popping balloons. Or maybe it has everything to do with popping balloons. Yeah, maybe it's like getting, multiple phases 100%. I don't know. I'm full of shit. Oh, God. I ain't afraid of no electric sparks. I'm Tingle. I've expressed my Tingle hatred before, as you should. I haven't had this nightmare yet, but I bet you I'm going to tonight. What, with Tingle? Oh boy. Or was it something I said? Now I'm questioning everything. Yeah, I don't think I want that bubble anyway. Bubbles are for losers. Or winners, depending on your perspective. Eee! There we go. Dare I get close to the fish boy? I dare. Oh, I dare. Phase 68. All right, if it doesn't end at 99, then I'm done. Tingle in my nightmares? Oh, I mean, that's fair. It's bound to happen eventually. He is a nightmarish creation. I mean, as we found out from the last Tingle game, being a Tingle is a curse. So, I mean, there is that. Everything's good, everything's great. I didn't need that. But you know what? Sometimes it just feels good to accomplish small goals. I may need it. Still, I still have some prazosin in my psychiatrist prescribes to prevent dreams. Truly, everyone needs that after enough exposure to Tingle. Alright, back up to 50,000. Not bad. Now I'm getting 500 points per rupee, which is good. Back to serious business. Ooh, I don't like this one bit. Ooh. You know, it's one of those things that probably looks a lot easier than it really is. And I know that sounds like an excuse, but I swear. I swear. Everything's so splashy, it's so hard to control. It's fine. It's fine. Game overs are for winners. Although, now that I think about it, it's almost a little weird that there's so much English text in this game, even though it's an all Japanese game. I mean, like, it is a common thing in Japan to, like, just use English words because it's cool. Or so I've been told. I don't know, I don't get it. I guess Americans do shit like that too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 I do not want this outcome. Good to know that the bubbles also freeze our fish friend. Gonna put you in the big TV. Hey, no worries. Of all the characters to get his own spin-off games, why Tingle? Why couldn't we get the Battleship game guy from Wind Waker? The one that goes sploosh. That's the one character from Wind Waker that feels so random that I will never forget. I just will randomly, like if I fuck up something, Or if like Jen messes up something, I'll just be like, sploosh. Or, you know, if I succeed, I'll be like, kerplow. Oh, no, 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 that was bad. But really though, I agree, Tom. He's the one who truly deserved the spin-off. I guess Tingle was very popular in Japan, which is also why most Tingle games are Japan only. But I guess to be fair, I think all Tingle games are not first-party Nintendo games. Like, they're all made by other studios that apparently liked him. Oh, boy. And really, what's not to like? I mean, look at those rosy cheeks. You know? You know? That's what I'm saying. The dude was so dang memorable. Right? He had no business being that memorable, but something about, you know, it's probably also just the hours of my life that I spent listening to him say sploosh and being enraged by it because it was an RNG game that you needed to win to get all the heart pieces. God, that game. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Today is the day that I get to go to town. Phase 73. We're getting there. Almost down to the final 10, maybe? I guess we're getting close to the final 20, to be fair. But we're getting there. If it does loop though, it does make me wonder, at what point does the game actually become impossible? Nothing's impossible. That was a trick question. It's okay, we good, we good. I'm also super happy you understood who I meant. I've had that reference fall flat a few times. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. But I know, I understand. I am also a man of culture, like you. Of Wind Waker culture. Oh, God! But did you really think that we'd have such an excitable stream with Balloon Fight? Honestly, it's kind of fun. I've never played much Balloon Fight before, so taking it this far is actually like, it's been a really good experience for me. Even though I feel like I'm cheating my way to the end because there's unlimited continues. I hope though if there is a like finite end to this, that they tell me how many times I used continues. Just so I know how many quarters I would have spent if this were an arcade machine. I mean, I guess that was good. Ooh. Yeah, I don't need that bubble. Nice. Upgraded rupees. Coming back at ya. I don't know. I guess what should my new score goal be? Because I hit my high score goal of 100,000. Maybe I should do maybe I should just say my new goal is to get to the final phase without dying anymore. That way I stop focusing on the rupees and just focus on survival. Although I feel like I kind of got back into the swing of it. There was a turning point where I feel like I was dying every phase and a half. And now I'm like getting through a couple to a few phases every time. I wonder if like I just got used to the projectiles kind of being spit at me. Well, that, and I guess I started giving up on getting every single rupee. Not worth it. Not worth it. We're making educated choices here. Yeah, we're going under. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that choice. It's all just the waiting game. Everything's a matter of timing. Whoop. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Phase 79, here we come. It's happening! Oh, watch, there's actually like 9,999 phases. Like, oh, so that's why there's so much space next to the phase number. Hey, what's up, Felix? How'd the rest of your stream go? I mean, Balloon Fight and this are just fancy versions of Joust. They kind of are. Balloon Fight's definitely a little different from Joust, but yeah, I mean, mechanically speaking, it's the same idea. Ooh. Yeah, Felix, what did you move on to after the Milton Bradley board game? Which, that was a lot of fun, honestly. Now I'm really excited, though, to play that Hyrule Fantasy game. Because I was so convinced that I would never find it anywhere. And here it is, just sitting on Tabletop Sim this whole time. Calling me stupid. Oh, goodness gracious. This is what my life has turned into. Okay, alright, this is fine, this is doable. Everything is possible if you believe in yourself. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'm good. Oh, I'm not good, I'm good. Oh, boy. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm happy. I'm in my good place. Can't believe that this was the second Zelda game that blows my mind. Right? I can't believe it either. When I first learned that, I was like, wow, Bandai really jumped on that. I mean, the Milton Bradley one was number 5, but the Hyrule Fantasy was number 2. And I guess, to be fair, it basically, I think the game board is sort of a direct copy off of the Zelda 1 map. So I guess, you know, it makes sense. I'm excited, though, because it looks like it's more complicated, and that's exactly what I would have wanted out of a Zelda board game. There's some good fan-made Zelda board games on Tabletop Simulator 2 that we could always play for funsies. I don't know, do I want this bubble? I feel like at this point, there's no saving me. Everything's doom and gloom. Was this a good choice? I guess it was fine. We're gonna get to the end. No more deaths. And that's an AffinityChris promise. You can count on that. I'm not gonna die for the rest of this game. Gonna get to phase 99. Smooth sailing from here. You can rest assured I'm a professional. No, damn it, Tom. You're not supposed to know these commands. Should have played that board game before. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Oh, really? The fan-made one? It's like Clockwork something. It looks cool. I mean, it had fairly good reviews on Board Game Geek. Ooh, we just upgraded the rupees. Boy, feels like it's taken quite a while for that to happen. Because, oh, I'm not collecting rupees as much anymore. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know. smart people do in situations like this? Probably not get close to the fish that's gonna eat me. Or close to the edge of the screen that's gonna sneak up some zappies on me. Aha! Oh, the Hyrule Fantasy. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, that's promising. Honestly, the Milton Bradley game ended up being more fun than I expected it to be, but it's not a well-designed game. It was, you know, pretty much all RNG. That was a really good example, though, of, I've talked about this before, I think. I've certainly talked about this to my coworkers, how I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in like higher powers in general. So I don't believe in luck as a concept, but yet I am consistently a very lucky person. Like, especially when it comes to things like this, right? Where it's sheer probability. Oftentimes, shit just ends up working well for me. And I can't explain it, and I don't believe in luck, and yet here I am faced with my reality. And my closest friend, Nathan, and Tony's my closest friend too. Of my two closest friends, Nathan consistently has bad luck. And he also does not believe in luck, and yet is forced to face his reality of never having good luck. I'm like, I don't understand. And he and I are so close, and we both see this unfold, especially when we play games together, and he's like, this is stupid. And I'm like, this is stupid, I don't understand. But I think it's funny. But yeah, playing the Milton Bradley board game, I was like, I don't know how I keep getting so lucky at this. Just like, literally first thing I select being the magic item, like, I don't know. That was like a 1 in 7 chance. It should not have happened. 2 playthroughs in a row. Ah, damn it, I almost got away from it. I was doing so well. "14 more phases, though. We're getting close. I almost jumped way too high there and just blew myself up. All right, we good, I'm not worried. Are you worried? I'm not worried. Why are you worried? It's fine, everything's fine. Wave Unlimited continues. I guess. Sometime I should introduce you to Marvel Legendary on Tabletop Simulator. It's the deck builder co-op I was telling you a while back. Oh yeah, I'd be way into that. I bet Tony would be super into that. If you show that to Tony, I promise you he's gonna be hooked on it and try to get me to play it with him like every day. That's my prediction. Tony's such a Marvel fanboy that even the bad and I'm not saying that I think that this card game's gonna be bad, but even the bad Marvel stuff, Tony's like, yes, it's so bad, but I still love it. And I'm like, God damn it, Tony. To be fair though, at least he recognizes when it's good or bad. All right, this is fine. Woo, it's okay. Everything's okay. Only okay. I don't like that. I don't like it. I did it, but I didn't like it. What about this guy? Sure, why not? Why not? Bob Ross said, there's no mistakes here, only happy accidents. That goes for Tingle's Balloon Fight, not just painting. That makes sense, right? Legendary is a fine card game. There's a few issues I have with it, but it's a pretty decent board game. I mean, that's better praise than a lot of games out there might receive, so I take that as a positive. Honestly, if any of the games that I've worked on received that kind of praise, I'd be like, cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Instead, most of the time people are like, what is this shit? I'm like, no, please, I worked so hard on this. I'm just kidding, it's not that bad. Ten more phases to go, in theory. If you think this is exciting, just wait until we do the Twilight Princess Picross game. Because that's a reality on the horizon. Believe it or not. I actually really like Picross though, so I'm gonna have a really good time, even if it's gonna be not super exciting. But maybe we'll make it, oh my god! Maybe we'll make a nice, like, chill stream out of it. Get some nice tea, put on some, well, maybe the game has some music, I don't know. Talking a real nice, calm voice. We'll do Picross ASMR. I feel like the people could be into it. Ooh, it's risky business. At least I'm able to consistently get back up to the 50K mark with my high score. At least pretty darn close to it, assuming that I don't die right now. Now that I think about it, how come puzzle game ASMR isn't a thing? People do like League of Legends ASMR. I'm like, I think it's weird. It's like, that's not a very conducive game for the thing you're trying to do. But I guess, to each their own. I don't know. Everything's good, everything's good! Woo, boy. Alright, we're fine. I'm just in a sea of electric sparks. It's fine. Just tried the DC deck builder, and boy does it bother me. You have to play as an individual superheroes, Batman, Green Lantern, Spider-Man, or Superman, sorry, Spider-Man. I was like, wait, that's not right. And some of those cards you can pick up, and your deck doesn't really make sense for your character. Like, oh, cool, Batman has super breath now. Yeah, I could see why that would cause issues. Makes sense if it was co-op, like, oh, cool. He called down Superman to use his breath here, but it's competitive. I mean, like, I guess Batman could have super breath if it was like a flamethrower built into his suit? But yeah, that's bad mechanics pairing with theming. Like, there was a missed step there. Oh my gosh. I do not know how I did not die there. I'm gonna get all these rupees though. I'm being greedy right now. This is like my final chance to get that high score. If I don't do it here, I don't think I'll beat that high score again. But it can be done. Why am I rushing or racing it against that spark? Like, it's fine. Just wait for it to get above me, and then it's no problemo. Oh, I just realized something, and now I feel like a total dunce for not realizing this sooner. When sparks hit the top or the bottom of the screen, they bounce back in the other direction. I didn't realize that. I thought they went off screen. No, they bounce. That makes so much more sense why I wasn't necessarily seeing some of the sparks coming. Well, you know, better late than never, I guess. This is dumb. This is really dumb. Why did I do this? I'm being real greedy right now. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Yeah. Here we go. Ooh, not that one. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is just absolutely atrocious. All right. Phase 94. Sorry to talk board games all day. You don't have to apologize. I love talking board games too. I'm really hoping that Gen Con doesn't get canceled, but also I think the reality is I won't get to go to Gen Con this year, even though I was so looking forward to going back after so many years. Oh, that reminds me, we got an Airbnb. We should maybe consider canceling that booking before it's too late. I should talk to Tony about that. Man, that's so disappointing. I love Gen Con. We're planning on having our card game, the Affinity Archives card game, in good shape by Gen Con 2, because we wanted to playtest it with rando people there. But maybe that's not a reality anymore. Ooh, this is why you don't hang out near the left edge, Chris. And here you are, hanging out near the left edge like a dummy. Oh, no. Woo-hoo-hoo. I ain't afraid no ghosts. Oh, no. Yeah, baby. The greed pays off. If you need anyone to help you test that game, might know someone who'd be willing to help out, you should definitely send them my way. Now, when it's in a good spot, especially we want to see if we can get a good like virtual version of it, at least like even a tabletop sim kind of situation where, you know, you just have the cards kind of like there, and you just have the players kind of abide by the rules themselves. Like, that would be a really good way to send it out and have people playtest with us remotely, which I think would be really fun. Because right now we've just done everything in person, which is fine. But we did just do a total refactor of the core system of the game. So we're in like rebuild all the content mode. But just before that point, we were desperately starting to get to the point where we needed some fresh eyes on the game. But we'll get there again in no time too. So yeah, I'll definitely hit you up, Tom. I think you'd have some good opinions on it. I guess I was already past the part that scared me. Ooh, man, I was doing so well. Yeah, print and play is a typical testing system. I've done a lot of testing through Renegade games, and typically they just send me files. I print them and use substitutes for certain things, give feedback. That makes sense. That's pretty smart, actually. Yeah, we don't even have a good like print and play version. Because we buy blank playing cards and just kind of Sharpie all the designs on there. And it works really well for like testing at the studio. I got greedy. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, we should find some good alternatives for when we send out the game into the wild a little bit. At least for like a beta testing group. I think that's really what I should set up. Oh my gosh. Although honestly, it might not be too hard to put that in something like Tabletop Sim. I think the trick though would be, can we do that and make it private, which I don't think would be the case. So I don't necessarily want someone to go in and, you know, I don't think anyone would steal the card designs, but, you know, I would also like people to buy the real game once it officially releases. close. Phase 98. Didn't think we'd get this far. Although I guess to be fair, most people that play analog games, I feel like they super care about analog games, so they like want to support buying them even if they have free access to it anyway. Because that's how even my friends and I have been with tabletop RPGs. Like, we might have the PDFs for it, but it's like, I'm still gonna go buy the book because, you know, I want the devs to keep making stuff. Damn it. Yeah, print and play is a typical... Oh, no, sorry, you already said that. Sorry, thought I saw the flicker on the screen. Well, I guess points don't really matter at this point. But it's part of the fun. Boy, I thought I was doomed there. I've died in much less... Whoa! All stages clear! Yes! Oh, and it resets. Oh, no. Oh, this is so mean. Oh, no, 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 no. It goes faster. So that's what the loop is. It just speeds up everything and keeps... Oh, gosh. Oh, that's crazy. All right, we'll be done with that mode. But most importantly, we got to go look at our prize. He done did it. Could do it on Tabletop Simulator, but only locally. Oh, that makes sense. Share it. Couldn't share it via Workshop privately. Yeah, that makes sense. Tend to have a physical copy of most of the games I play on Tabletop Simulator, or use TTS as a demo. Issue of living in a small town, not a ton of people have a board game, so TTS is a bit of a blessing that way. That makes a lot of sense, honestly. Thank you for the GG. Oops. Wrong button. So we've seen that boy. It's a new one. The delicious, beautiful face. I think we've seen that one. This one feels wrong. This one's my favorite. I haven't unlocked all of them yet. Oh, that's cute. Got a little butterfly on his nose. Ooh, this one feels also wrong. I don't like it. Oh, that's nice. Tingle without his hood. Stripping down nude. Ah, that's very nice. He's just saying hello. Man, we're missing 3. Sad Tingle. Missing 4. Space Tingle. Classic. Ah, the balloon in the balloon. Oh, we're missing a bunch. Wow. I guess there's not that many. All right, let's do one more. I wish I knew what the difference was. Here, let's see. So this feels like this is the normal. So what's down there? Oh, shoot! So I can pick up where I left off. Oh, that's cool. Wow, so I died on phase 23. Man, I sucked. Wow, so that's kind of cool that they let you do that. Oh no! And I have all my lives. 2 whole heckin' balloons. Life is good. So I know this one also goes up to 99. So I guess... And then it just starts looping. So really it's the question of... Will they stop introducing new stuff at a certain point? Which I feel like is inevitable, but... Like, they started adding in the spinners at one point, which was totally new. So I wonder how much more there is other than that. I could see them doing something crazy, like adding in weather effects. Like wind or something. come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh wait, I'm a dummy. It's really easy to forget that the screen loops. There we go. Easy peasy. There's gotta be a point though in which you get more lives. And I just like didn't get it. Nice. Just found a tabletop RPG I really want to give a whirl. The system is designed for 2 people, 1 DM, 1 player. Oh, interesting. The game behind it I saw was Cthulhu Confidential, a noir detective style game with H.P. Lovecraft theming. That sounds amazing. That's totally my kind of jam. Where'd the other guy go? Did he die? Maybe he fell in the water. I didn't think he did though. Sucker. Oh shit. How come they get to avoid the electric sparks? Whew. Nice. So hard to get them before they launch though. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Try to come up here. See what happens. That's what I thought. You can't. You're not skilled enough. I can totally see them being real mean and then by sending like enemies that just move way faster than Tingle can. As like you just gotta be real smart about how you maneuver. If you ever want to give that a shot, let me know. Oh yeah. I'd be down. I definitely would be down. It's all just, the tricky part is just having the free time to do it. So even though I'm working from home, I'm a busy boy. But that's definitely one of the things that I would like to make time for. I don't play enough games with friends as it is. I gotta like reintroduce that to my schedule. I feel like this has not really gotten much harder. It's sort of been the same? Maybe it's gotten a little bit faster each time. I'm not sure. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that wasn't it. There we go. Nice. I was even thinking we could essentially make a stream of it. Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's a great way to get me to do anything. If you're like, Chris, we should hang out. And if I'm like, yeah, sure. And you're like, we can make it involve work. And I'm like, oh, that's the magic word. I love working. Because I'm insane. And I don't know how to stop. This is my nightmare. Oh, I got him. Nice. I didn't. Oh, shit. I didn't think any of this would work, but yet here I am, watching these parachute boys get bounced around. Ooh. Nice, nice. Woo. Man, do I know how to dodge some of those sparks. Oh, shoot. That could have been bad. You done, son. Okay. Okay. We're safe. Everything's good. Actually, this level feels easier than the last. I wonder what their logic is for some of this. Or maybe some of it is random. I kind of assumed it was all preset levels. Since, you know, it's 99 levels. But maybe not. I don't know. Okay. I will say, the AI doesn't always feel particularly smart. I think that's one of the distinct differences between this game and Joust. The AI in Joust are real mean. Nice. So far, so good. I haven't lost a single life. Have I lost any balloons yet? I don't know. I mean, I get my balloons back anyway. Ooh, perfect. Oh yeah, Joust is freaking brutal. It's so brutal. I love it though. Joust is one of those arcade games that I grew up with. Ooh. The sad thing is, I was never particularly good at it. I was good enough to beat my brothers, but that was about it. Nice. Alright, we speedrun this. Oh, I love it when the fish eats them. It's so cruel. Oh, shoot. Oh, no! There we go. Nice. Man, I really like that they let us resume from where we died. I know that's the lame way to play, but at least it means that I get to see some more stuff that I couldn't see before. Ooh. Although I guess it was probably the same thing as the adventure mode, right? Where I think I just didn't choose retry last time. Oh, nice. That bonus stage came real quick. I guess it... Oh, it was 3 stages. It is every 3 stages. It just... One of the stages went so quick, it just didn't feel right. Yeah. Woo! Shoot. Oh, I might not get it perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, 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 please. Champion. I took 3rd in a Joust tournament at the arcade in Madison a few years back. We were all terrible, but it was still a blast. That sounds amazing, honestly. I would be way into that. I would love to do like, oh no! I would love to do a legit Joust tournament. Oh my god. Ah, there it goes. I was like, wow, how did I do that? So many near balloon popping moments there. I was doomed to at least lose it once. Fool! Okay. Not too shabby. Whoa, I thought I had him. Oh, boy, I almost made a real bad mistake there. Give me those little bubbles. I like these point bubbles. Hey, come on, come down here. What are you waiting for? You stupid birds. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that situation one bit. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at you. Dodging under there like some kind of smart bird guy. Oh, love that arcade. It's one of those places where you pay $15 at the door and everything is set on free play. Oh yeah, that sounds like my favorite arcade too. Galloping Ghost in it's not in Chicago, but it's certainly close enough. Galloping Ghost is one of the largest arcades in one of the largest, like, arcades with, like, legit classic machines in the US, and it's so good. I feel so lucky that it's so close to where I live, because that's like my go-to place whenever I get the opportunity to go anywhere in the burbs. And Doc, the guy who runs it, is an absolute delight of a human being. Even if I feel like his Galloping Ghost is amazing, I love it. It's so good. I'm glad you know what Galloping Ghost is. It's one of my happy places. And they're crazy too. They've been expanding. They like have I think a karate studio. They have like a fitness gym. They have their own game development studio. Like, they got a ton of stuff now just because Doc, the guy who runs it, is a madman. How the guy who runs Geeks Mania in Madison is a good friends with Doc. Oh, wait, is that Kyle named Kyle Bailey? Because I might be connected with him on LinkedIn because I thought he was my Phosphor's CTO. Turns out there are multiple Kyle Baileys involved in the game's biz. Kyle Bailey Nino, that's so funny. Yeah, I was like, I guess I'll keep this connection. He seems like a cool guy. That's super funny. Cause yeah, I remember seeing that he ran an arcade in Madison, and I was like, wait, why Kyle Bailey has an arcade in Madison? Why in Madison? That's what I get for being a stupid idiot. Alright, it's starting to get kind of tough now. He says 1 life fewer than he started this with. Now 2 lives fewer. So I guess their balloon color must indicate their difficulty as AI. Only dude I ever met that wears pajama pants more than I do. Nice. That's an impressive feat. I wear pajama pants like 90% of the day too. Especially now, I basically never take them off. Oh, I should have seen that guy coming. Who's the stupid idiot now? It's me, it's always been me. Oh, I still haven't even surpassed my high score. There we go. Boop. Maybe it'll happen. It could still happen. Still making our way through here. Gotta be 40. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Still a bad place to be. But you know what? It's working out. Just gotta be smart. There we go. Almost did not catch him. You know, it is kind of fun hearing this with all the tingle sound effects. Because some of these are the same sound effects from the last Tingle game. Oh, why are you going up there? Stop going up there. I hate it when you guys go up to the top of the screen, because that's how you beat me. There we go. Mostly know the Chai area and Galloping Ghost thanks to family that lived there in the area, and an aunt who lived in Wheeling and then moved down to Joliet, and I have a cousin over in Cary. Nice. I mean, any excuse is the right excuse to know Galloping Ghost. I don't know if I've ever actually been to any of those neighborhoods or those towns, but I certainly know of them. Then again, I guess I was never that exploratory when I lived out in the burbs. Not that I am now either. I don't ever go anywhere. Jen is the one who gets me to go places. Nice. Ooh, actually, I'm real close to getting that, surpassing that high score. That was a super risky move. I don't know why I did that. I guess I could just like nudge these guys into the water when they're floating down like that. It's kind of funny. There we go. Boop. But I do like getting those points. Oh, come on now. You and your zappy clouds. Fool! I got you on, but no audio. Hey, no worries, Shido. Well, I hope you feel my great gratitude of you. Oh my god. Oh, no, 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 no. I made a fool of myself as soon as Shido showed up. Okay, cool. So retry does just bring me back here. So this is achievable. I can get to phase 99. It feels like a bad horror film. Phase 99. Explored around Joliet, mostly due to mom being huge Blues Brothers fan. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Once upon a time, I was good at games. Then it all went down. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Which I can say that now because I'm married. Because that's what that means. Although that's still not a super cool way of referring to marriage. It's like saying the old ball and chain. I've never been a fan of that. It feels so, I don't know, like aggressively offensive. Be like, I hate that like mentality of like, oh, everything's terrible because my wife has so many rules. Like, that's not, it's a partnership. Moral of the story is be nice to your partner. Be good to your partner. That's my stance. That's why I don't like those jokes. Even though I just said one. Hypocritical Chris. I'm sorry. Oh no! Ah, dang it. Oh, it's happening. No! I had a good run. Dang it. That's why I like the saying, my better half. That one's better. That one's definitely better. It's still like self-deprecating, but like, I'll be real. I'm super self-deprecating all the time, so I can't naysay that. Also, I mean, let's be real. Jen is way cooler than me, so there's still truth to it too. But I agree, that is a way better saying, or way better phrase. Perfect, no. No, my perfect scores. We had a good run. Ah! Oh my gosh! It's fine, it's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Nothing's fine anymore. Everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked. Then everything changed. I forget how the whole theme goes. It's been a while. Come on. Boop, boop. I love how gentle, how gentle these like balloon popping actually is. In Joust, it feels so much more aggressive because you really build horizontal momentum in that game. Where this is like, yeah, you just float along and boop. Jen doesn't stream, does she? Nah, I wish she did because I think she'd be really good at it. But, oh my gosh. Right out the gate. Nah, she does do a lot of cosplay stuff, and like she'll do video stuff here and there with her cosplay stuff, but there's been a bit of a lull lately as she's been sort of in progress on one of her cosplays for a long bit. Because it's one of the most complicated ones she's done yet. But I think she's doing an excellent job. She's super good at it. She's just one of those crazy people that decided that with her cosplay style, she was like, I want to do the authentic versions of cosplays. Now, like, she'll still use things like Warbler and foam, but she's like, but if I can get away with using leather for like leather armor, she's like, I absolutely will. It's hard, but she's really good at it though. So I'm impressed all the time. We can do this. We can do this. I can get another perfect. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do it. Yes. Yes. Midnight snack time. Ah, yeah. Last Airbender is now Tingle with his power of balloons. Oh, gosh. I'm just happy that I got my balloons back. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we need. Because these guys are too dumb to... Oh, well, color me corrected because they got through. Just as I was making the joke that they're too dumb to get through. Come on, come on, come on. Go ahead, poke your head up here. See what happens. Oh, jeez. Oh, he did it. Chaps and salsa. That sounds real nice right now. I haven't eaten dinner yet, have I? I should do that. She sounds like one of those cooking shows. If you can't get fresh dragon tears, store-bought is fine, but we all know it's not fine. That's pretty good. I like that. Although I have a cut in my hand, so the salt from the chips is murdering me. It's worth it. It's worth it for the chips and salsa, Fox, and I don't want to hear you complain about it. Yes, yes. I learned those juking skills from that adventure mode. Oh no! Ooh, that was not a good place to be. That could have been death real easy. Yeah, so the yellow balloon guys are definitely tougher. So far, it's just been the two, pink balloon and yellow balloon. 99 rot balloon. Da, 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 da. I'm surprised I haven't had that joke yet throughout this entire stream. I must be losing my steez. Oh, don't do that. All right, this is what you get for hovering up there like that. The cheater's way. Whoa! Yeah, good riddance. Come a chameleon. Boom. It's mild salsa because I'm a wimp. You know what, though? Any salsa is better than no salsa, Fox, and so I endorse this. Don't be like Tony. Eat your chips with some goddamn salsa. If you give Tony chips, he's just gonna go at it. Even if you have salsa, he's gonna be like, no, I'm fine. I'm good like this. Tony, I hate the monster that you've become. I've been shit-talking Tony a lot while he's not here. I'm so sorry, Tony. Yes, I barely got perfect. Hey, Shido, welcome on in, buddy. I'm glad you can hear my wails of anguish as I suck at this game. Ah, dang it. I feel like this has doomed me to lose another life before this round is up, but you never know. I might endure. I wonder if it makes his hitbox any smaller. I feel like probably not, but you never know. Where are you going? Come fight me, you stupid bird. I'm clipping all these moments just for Tony. You know what? I deserve that. I deserve Tony's wrath after my... Oh, transgressions! Oh my god! How did I avoid that? that I had the world. It was in the palm of my hand. Oh my god. This is a bad place. This is a bad place. Please, please, I just want the high score. That's all I ever want. Why are you all zooming up here? No! Ah! I hate this! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! You ran into a wall, you stupid idiot! I missed hearing your voice. Oh, Shido. You charmer, you. I missed you being able to hang out. I feel like you're always working so late these days. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it. But that's a good thing. So this is weird and kind of extra, I'm sure, but before you really get into that song, sung German is a trigger for me. Oh, interesting. Well, I will withhold it. Thank you for telling me, Foxen. I'm sorry if it bothered you. When quarantine ends, he's gonna whip you. Oh gosh. Yeah, he may break his quarantine just to beat me up. No. Oh, you know what though? The bonus round is right after this. So it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Bonus? Whew. Boy, really losing my touch. Alright, well, they decided to be nice to me this time, I guess. I feel like this game is making fun of me now. They're like, we'll do the easy version because he sucks at this. You like the mustache? Oh, thank you. Somebody get this man some fancy mustache wax. I was literally talking about that with Jen the other day. I was like, once this mustache grows out longer, I could start waxing it like some of our friends. She's like, that's nice. I'm glad she at least isn't bothered by my beard. Oh no! Man, that's so lame. This just got real mean real quick. Oh no! Please, please, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for this. Please let me blow up another... No, it's fine. That's fine. I have really liked growing out my beard though. I'm now calling this my quarantine beard though. Oh god damn it! This got real hard in this last phase. Man. Well, they're all dead. I guess I'll take my small victories where I can. I could string beard oil and balm from Can You Handlebar? That's a great name. Is it good though? Maybe I'll get stuff from them too. How long have you guys been in quarantine for? Since Monday. Wow, so only a full week. It feels longer than that, but yeah, it's only been a full week. Although, by government order, now it's been officially mandated. It's mandatory quarantine. They're calling it lockdown, but it's still the same idea. I guess quarantine, though, is more specifically for when you're actually sick. You are quarantined, whereas this is just lockdown. They just don't want people leaving their homes unless it's for essential needs, so like groceries and medicine and anything like that. When does it end? We'll find out. Right now, Illinois... boy, I'm real good at this game. Illinois is in mandatory lockdown until, I think, April 21st, officially. I think that's at least when they're reopening... Well, tentatively reopening Chicago public schools, but it's sort of in the indefinite state because they probably very likely will extend it beyond April 21st. Just honestly looking at the statistics from coronavirus in other countries, it kind of just makes sense to continue the lockdown for as long as is reasonable. So I think the only thing that would get them to remove the lockdown early is, oh my gosh, it's so fast. Ow, I missed it. Is if, I don't know, I guess if people freak out too much and they just don't listen to it and just everyone's getting in trouble. But I don't know. I'm a homebody, so it's not been that bad for me. Just miss hanging at my coffee shop. I mean, that's fair. If you guys are in lockdown, then we probably aren't far behind. Yeah, this ain't over in just 2 weeks. Nah, there's no way. North Dakota finally forced businesses to change on Thursday. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Illinois was one of the, it was like the 4th or 5th biggest hit state by coronavirus. And Cook County, the Chicago County, was really the main place. So I'm in a great place to be in the US, at least, in the hub of one of the more densely populated disease zones. But yeah, you're probably not too far behind in Indiana. Oh gosh. But I guess it is good that it, that it hasn't spread super bad there super fast yet. Oh no. Just barely avoided my death. Chicago just carried on as normal for a while. I mean, we kind of did, to be honest. It took a little too long for them to be like, you should all probably work from home if you can. Because we were already talking about it at work before the state even announced anything. And then the state announced it after we had already started rolling out plans for it. And then we were like, oh, okay, well, now it's official. There it goes. What phase am I on? Am I only in the 40s? Oh, 57. Oh, okay. Oh, we can totally get to 99 before the end of the night. Oh, come on now. It's when they bounce off of other goons. That's, I think, when I never expect it. Come on, come down. Come down. I want to get, oh, that was dangerous. I just want to get a better high score than my last one. That's my goal at this point. Improve my top score at least one more time. Just one more time. Gotta have the perfect run. I hate it. I hate it when they hang out up top. North Dakota is still under 30. We were a small population state. Oh yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Haven't had any cases near to home here, but with my asthma and chronic bronchitis, I'm not taking any chances. Yeah, I would be super safe. Cause yeah, you don't want to risk it. It's the sad thing is I feel like right now is either the best time to get sick because hospitals aren't oversaturated yet, unless you're in New York. Don't get sick if you're in New York. New York is not in a good place right now. I'm actually surprised by how hard New York got hit. I mean, like, I guess I shouldn't be because it's on the coast and it's a high density population, but man, it's like dramatically worse than anywhere else in the US right now. But yeah, so it's like either right now is the best time to get sick because you're most likely to get the care that you need. Whereas in like a month or two, that's gonna be the worst time to get sick. Or it'll be good to get sick at the butt end of it all. Of course, it would be worse to get sick right before a vaccine becomes approved for like common use, like passes clinical testing. Oh, no, damn it. I have no iframes. Oh, I really don't have any iframes. Jeez, man. I thought I'd at least have like a moment to catch my breath. But no. They were like, you die now. That's how you play this game. Oh my god. Okay. It's okay. Oh, I get fewer points if I kick them once they're on the ground already. That's a good thing to realize. I had all the symptoms of coronavirus in January, down to it lasting 2 weeks or so. I think I already got it. Well, if you did, then I hope you're good. I hope if it was coronavirus, then your body is now ready to fend off the virus from here on out. Yeah, I am glad you're okay. Vaccine won't be ready for like a year at the earliest. That's totally my expectation too. Because even if there are promising leads, it takes a very long time to go through clinical trials to approve it. Because they don't want to, they want to make sure they don't fuck up anyone. Because there have been some vaccines that have been approved that have caused really bad problems. Not, oh gosh. Not autism, though. That one's a fallacy. But there have been other issues with past vaccines. So yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. That and it's super bad to get a vaccine when you're already sick with the thing. That'll usually just make it worse. Usually. I guess it depends on what the virus is. Whew, this is getting tough. Whatever I got in January, though, it was the first I'd been sick in 7 years or so, so that's the thing. Dang, you're one healthy boy. Damn. I mean, that's good for you, honestly. This last year, I'd been sick, like, way more than I'd ever been sick in my life prior to this point. They've skipped animal trials and gone straight to human, but they still monitor for, like, a year until they approve it for widespread use. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that's good, honestly. That's a very responsible way of handling it. Okay, all right. Come on, bird boy. You want to dance up here? I ain't afraid of you. My poor nephews both have influenza B. Eesh. That sucks. Yeah, Jen, we're pretty sure Jen had influenza just while the big scare with coronavirus started. So she went to the doctor and the doctor was like, nah, you're good. It's not coronavirus, but, be careful still. Oh man, I really bunked that one. I got 13. Oof. Oof. I feel like most of these levels, if I can manage to get to the center before everyone starts attacking, oh no! Usually puts me in a pretty good spot. Usually. Especially because they all sort of start swarming, and then they bounce off each other and just sort of fumble. Whoop. That was not great. But also not terrible, I guess. Oh, that was weird. I remember she was super friggin' sick. Yeah, it was no good. But she recovered, and I didn't get sick from it. I was really surprised because I was convinced that I was going to get the flu from her. But nah, I was okay. So who knows? Maybe, maybe after a whole year of getting sick like crazy, my body's finally gotten good at fending off diseases. So maybe I'm good. I don't have to worry about Corona as bad. It's wishful thinking. I still could be sick after my grocery trip. That's the stressful thing. I gotta wait and see. Only time will tell. Ooh. Get the heck off my platform! 63. Not too shabby. Nice. Bouncing back and forth between them like that is always the way to do it. Whoops. And then I got popped by one of the easy boys. Get out of here. Boop. Not even close to my high score. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize we were that close to the bonus stage. Today's my day to shine. We're gonna do it. We got this. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, I could have had the world. Dang it. Or the moon, at least. Well, that did not end up working well. Okay. Now we have lightning. Let's see how it's gonna be. Maybe I can trick these boys to get a little too close to our fish friend. Oh! He had his opportunity. He messed that one up. Ah! They found a new way to get me. Oh, no, no, no! Very much do not like. Go up, go up. Man, this is tough. It's so crazy too, because it's like sometimes I feel like I'm really on a roll and it all just goes downhill so quickly. Should I just like try to go? I guess the answer was answered very quick. Yeah, what if I go straight in the middle? No, still not great, but maybe not horrible? I don't know. I got mixed feelings on this. I guess it's working out. Leave me alone. Look at you, being all good and agile and stuff. Come at me, bro. Boop, boop. Oh, nah, there I go. Man. I guess really I just sort of was hoping that there would be easier ways to get more lives. Nah, they ain't about that. If there is a way, you gotta have a lot of points. Oh, okay. Boop. That momentum screwed you up in the end. Got him. Nice. Oh. I don't like this. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh, ooh, you had your chance again. Man, sometimes I feel like they're not actually trying to kill me and I'm the real villain in this universe. I am Tingle after all. I guess that would make sense. No, no, no. Ah, man. Did I just screw this because of my transgressions? Yep. Yep, there's no way. fine. Oh, no! Well, you know, I'm doing the best I can. That's all you can ever ask, right? Mm-hmm. Well, gunning for it did not work well. Worked well here, though. Dang. Oh, he's not dead. Get over here. You know, I feel like the electric blasts should hurt these guys too. That's only fair, right? Ooh, that could have been bad. I almost did not make that. I can do this. I can do this. I can survive. Eaten by the fish. Man, this gets real tough. And you'd think that the adventure mode would train me more for this moment. No one could ever be ready for the onslaught that awaits in true balloon fight mode. Ooh boy. I guess it made me good at dodging these electric blasts. That just move in a linear path. There we go. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that electric blast is going to just hit me. Nice. This is recoverable. I'm not doomed to lose a life here. I'm just, likely to. Dang it! Ah! Oh, no, he bounced! Every time, every time. It's fine, it's fine. Fewer there are, the fewer bounces they get, so there's that. Okay, okay, that's a mark improvement. Look at you. Found a nice little spot to hole up. Bang. No, no, no. There we go. All right, we're good. Please give me all the points. Please give me all the points. Oh, they're so quick now. It's impossible to get the perfect. That's my theory. Maybe not. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Super bonus. It's not gonna be enough to give me another life though. That's all I actually want. There we go. Look at you guys. Trying to sneak in here and bop me. Not today, suckers. Boop. Got the double bop on that guy. I'm just gonna dance around him and apparently. Nice. None of you pink guys, get out of here. Come on, come on. You know you want to come down here. Come hang out with your good friend, Chris. Yeah. Surprise, I'm Tingle. Nice. Easy peasy. What was I even... I will withhold what I was about to say. Oh, that was not a good direction to go. But you know what? We're about to hit another bonus stage. I don't have a care in the world. Everything's good. Oh no! Phase 72. Yeah, we're getting there. Definitely feels consistent that it, like, you'd think that the score potential would be higher in the greater levels, or in the later levels. But it really feels like it's lower. So you turn into Yoda when you die. Honestly, I never really thought about that, but you're totally right. I do kind of make Yoda noises when I die, don't I? That's funny. Oh gosh. I missed 2, but that'll be all I miss. All right, I missed 3, but that's still pretty good. Do 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 do. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Oh, I didn't kill him. I didn't do it. I didn't shoot the sheriff. I didn't even shoot the deputy. Why am I here? Why am I being tried for crimes that weren't committed? I guess it's still a crime to pull a gun on the deputy, even if you didn't kill him. I don't even like that song that much. Why is that one of those... Why is that even one of those songs that stuck in my memory? Oh, I thought I had him. Whatever. This game's stupid. Come at me, bird boys! Ooh. He heeded the call. Ah, damn it. They really juked me. They really did it this time. There we go. I wonder if getting really good at this will make me really good at Killer Queen. That'd be pretty nice. Nathan's competitive at Killer Queen, by the way. He's doing really good. He got the highest rank on the online matchmaking. And Killer Queen's a ton of fun. I don't know why I don't play it more. I think it's because real competitive games actually scare me. Because I'm not a competitive person. Maybe that's not totally true. I'm not a competitive person when it comes to games. I am super competitive when it comes to, like, work. But that's because I think it makes work more fun. But I guess that's what all competitive people probably say. The difference is, no one at work ever wants to compete with me. Because they don't care. They're like, Chris, why are you trying so hard? I'm like, I just want to make this more interesting. I was that way even when I worked at Subway. I was like, I can sell more soup than all of you. They're like, Chris, we're getting paid minimum wage. We don't care. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. I get that. Phase 76. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Alright. I guess this could have gone worse or better. You know, I really thought I'd be able to beat him to the punch, but I was wrong. Got him. Nice. You know, some of these levels are definitely just redos of earlier levels. Just gonna say that. Just gonna put that out there. It's my observation for the day. Nice, nice, nice. That's actually a pretty good spot to pigeonhole them. I ain't afraid. No stinking birds. Birds aren't real anyway. Coronavirus is just a scheme so that the government can replace the batteries on all their birds. That's one of the memes that actually got me to laugh out loud. I love the birds aren't real. Conspiracy theory. Oh. I didn't see that menu for a second. I was like, wait, did it freeze? Are we donezo? I feel like that would be an appropriate conclusion to this experience. This game freezes. We're left to wallow in our sadness. Part of me almost wishes that they didn't have this continue function, because then I wouldn't feel the need to beat level 99. And yet here I am. Here I am, because there's a continue function. I'm like, this is achievable, which means I have to do it, because there's something wrong with my brain. It is kind of nice though, because in Joust, I never really had the ability to see the later levels because I would lose, even if I like maxed out my lives. Wicked, yes. Sarah posted that in my Discord. Yes! Okay, I knew I saw it in a couple of places. I do still pop my head in there in your Discord, Fox, and even if I don't say much. I finally went through my Discords too and muted a bunch of them because I was like, I don't care about what any of these channels have to talk about anymore. So I just muted a bunch. And then like grouped them so that these, because Discord added like a grouping system, which I really like actually. But your server was one of the ones I kept foxing, so I still poke my head in there all the time. There's some good memes. There's some good memes that poke around in there. Just kill him. Batteries meme. Yeah. Phase 80. Only 20 more phases to go. We made it this far. We could get to the end. Could have had the world. No. No more electric blasts. Ah, son of a gun. I don't know who's breeding with guns, but oh. But it ain't right. Oh my God. It just ain't right. Oh no! Oh, that almost got me. Oh, he still got eaten. Oh! Come on. Boop. Boop. Easiest level of all time. I can do this. I've done worse. Right. Oh, that's right. Heckin' all over the place here. Boom! Dead. No! I'm very much alive, Fox, and you take that back! Oh, thank you for your generosity. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, for doing the job nobody wants to. Ah, damn it, I was so close. Well, I needed to thank you. I love that song. Whoa, I didn't notice the spinner there for some reason. This is totally just looping the same stages over and over again. This is lame. Not even a different layout. Woohoo! But at least that means I can master these levels. Boop. Good. Let's go over there. I don't care. I don't care. I didn't want to bop that guy anyway. Yeah. Hey. Joke's on you, sucker. Boop. That guy's gonna fall in the water. Woo. That guy's dead. Everybody dead. Boom. What does that say? Tried. I tried real hard, alright? Yes. 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 Oh, hey, I guess that's fine. That worked out. Kind of. Oh. Yeah. This is the horror movie where Tingle goes around murdering everything. Going for the perfect. Going for the perfect. It can happen. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. 19? 19? Half dab. For only being half good. Truly, I'm embarrassed by my performance tonight. Nice. Alright, no more yellow boy. I do not like that electric blast slowly creeping its way to... Well, I focused on the wrong thing, it seems. Oh, these are spitting out electricity left and right. Ah, damn it! I feel like this game would just make me upset. It's making me upset, Foxen! Phase 85! We only have 16 more phases to go. Oh! I think I would actually only be upset if there was no retry function. And oh gosh. And I was trying to beat it for realsy, like from first level to last without using any continues. Ooh, I'd get real toasty. Ah, ooh, I was okay. Just kidding. I'm not upset because everything's fine. Ah! You know what? It's worth it. It was worth it, okay? I didn't want to get shocked and auto die. We'll be at our bonus stage soon enough. Soon enough. Why did I race him? I knew I wasn't gonna win. No, no. It's all for naught. After all of that, here I am, watching my failures laugh at me. There we go. Come on, we're so close. We're so close to the bonus level. I can do this. I can do this. Without losing another life. This is my moment. My moment of glory and madness. Ah, damn you, stupid bird! This is my life now. This is what I've chosen to do with my existence, is master Tingle's Balloon Fight. Boop. Well, you know what? I get my balloons back. That's all that hip-hop matters. I don't know why I said hip-hop. I think I was gonna say hip-hop happens. But that's not what I ended up saying, so I don't know what went wrong. Well, we got ourselves an 18er. $88. Nice. 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 Oh, look at that. I'm afraid no birds. This is a real bad place to be. Gotta find an alternative real soon. Oh gosh. Okay, that worked. Ooh, kind of. Kind of. I don't like this guy. Flying around like he knows what his purpose is. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Watch your friends fall into the sea. Phase 90. We're down to the final 10. Well, final 11, I guess. Oh no, 10, because 99's the last one. Before it starts the loop. Ooh. I like that they just kind of sit there for a little bit too. Like, really thinking about what went wrong in their career as a balloonman. Damn it! Maybe that's what Tingle should do. Really think about what he's done to deserve this. Oh, thank goodness. We got our balloon back. Yeah, we're going. Oh, I messed everything up. This feels like more than 20, but I know it's not. 14! Here we go. On the road again. Nope, I'm going this way. Just kidding. I went exactly the way you thought I was going to. Why did I move into that electric spark? That could have been disasterific. Oh, yeah, keep bouncing. Woo! Oh no! I really had a good opportunity there and I messed it up. It's fine. I deserve this. This is the life I chose. Ooh! Can I do it with one balloon and no extra lives? Can it be done? I say yes. And it looks like it was possible. My guess is for each of these looped levels, I bet they slowly introduce just more yellow guys and remove the pink guys. I think that's pretty much the difference, which I guess works. I feel like the best challenge though probably comes from mixing and matching the pink and the yellow. Because then you have to really pay attention to two totally different behavior patterns. Nice. Nice. Come on. Is today the day that I get another perfect? I don't know. Poor choices were just made. Yes! I didn't think it was possible at this point. They go so fast. Boy, that could have been a disaster. I feel like I say that a lot in this run. Woo-hoo! There we go. So the other guy just slowly descends into the water. Trying to live his best life. Oh god, it's horrifying. I do really like zooming in and just bopping a couple of those guys real quick. I should have waited. Oh boy. It's fine, it's fine. Before you know it, we'll be on a bonus stage, and all of our problems will be swept away. We got one more though before the bonus stage. But I feel like this is doable. Probably? Hopefully, maybe? Nice. So far, so good. Just don't get struck by lightning. Yes. All right, this has actually been a pretty good run. I still don't think I'm going to beat my high score, though. Chances are very slim. Nah. Maybe 19? Hey, I'll take that. Yeah, you can do some real creative flying at least. Oh, you know what? I bet this sounds totally random, but I bet you I've played original Balloon Fight in the GameCube Animal Crossing. I think it was one of the NES games you could find and play. I swear, it's gotta be where I've played the original one once before. And I think I did not understand the game at that point. I think I was expecting Joust and I was like, this is Joust, but it's also not. I don't get it. That's my theory and I'm gonna run with it. I could be wrong though. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Nice, nice. This has actually been pretty okay so far. See, I turned around and then popped your balloon. Joke's on you, sucker. Oh, this is 99! This is it. The final phase. Wow, and to think that I made it through all those phases without losing my last life. That ended up being pretty good. Watch, I'm just gonna get hit by electricity here. Yes! We did it! All stages are clear! Now for the victory lap. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Now everything's gonna just be absolutely terrifying. Got 99 phases and a fish ain't one! Cha! That's great. I like that a lot. Thank you for the GG. Oh boy, let's see how they change this up with the loop. Oh my god, they're so fast! How does anyone do this? This is insane! This is not okay! I'm not okay with this! Oh no! Oh no! This is... Remember that time I was joking that they could be real mean and... there I go. How they could be real mean and then just start throwing faster guys at us? Well, they did. I guess they saved it for the loop. I don't know what I'm choosing here. I feel like that was a, are you sure you want to leave? Alright, well before we wrap things up, we gotta go check out the gallery one last time. So this one, no, we've seen that one. Where are all the new ones? There's still some we haven't unlocked. Oh, we've seen that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. I'm starting to wonder if I didn't unlock anything. Well, I see how it is. This game really needs like a good victory thing to be like, hey, you unlocked this thing now. Yeah, we didn't unlock any new things in the gallery. Well, that's lame. But I think now that we've beaten Tingle's Balloon Fight DS, seems like as good of a time as any to call it a night. So, next week... Oop, that's not my calendar. Oh, interesting. Google Calendar. I don't know why I didn't just remember. So, okay, let's see. What's today? Saturday? So next week, so we're back on Tuesday with Mega Man 5. So that's gonna be fun. And then we're obviously going back to Hitman Blood Money on Wednesday, and then it looks like the plan for... Is that right? Wait, no. Oh, today's the 22nd. Ah. Okay, yeah. So that's right so far. Oh, I'll be on the IGDA Chicago channel on Monday with a level design stream if anyone wants to hang out with that, hang out for that one. But then on next week on Saturday, we're hopefully going to do the Game Watch. Probably not going to do the Barcode Battler like I was planning just because we're in quarantine and I kind of need a second player for that one. We could do the one player mode on that, but we'll probably move on to Link's crossbow training is my guess. Yeah. So we'll do the Game Watch and then Link's crossbow training. And I feel like we can beat both of those in one stream also. So it should be a good time. But, oh yeah, Mig Man. Thank you, Skip, for hanging out. And thank you everyone else for hanging out too. I hope you guys had a good time despite Tingle being... I mean, it was just basically, what, 4 hours of just balloon fighting. I guess it turns into a lot of the same after a while, but it's honestly, it was still fun despite all that. I know exactly who we're gonna go raid because this man never streams, and I was watching his stream last night. I'm so excited that he's streaming lately because he's playing some Doom Eternal. But this is one of my coworkers, Tabitas. He's named that way because he has diabetes, and I guess he decided to meme about it. But I hope you guys have a good time over here because Ben's great. There's a reason why he is the mascot of Phosphor, because he's been there way too long, but he's a super funny, wacky dude with a he's got that like good like awkward nerd charm. Although I'm super sad he's not using his webcam, so I'm gonna... Oh no, he is. Never mind. Just kidding. He's rocking his headband. But have a good time over there. Enjoy some Doom Eternal. I'm excited to see some gameplay from that because the last Doom game was good. And we'll see you folks on Tuesday with some Mega Mans. Good night, everybody.